Hey, what is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at SUI, and SUI has actually been outperforming the market in this reversal. If we take a look here from the lows, it's actually up today roughly 9%, but it was up roughly 20% at the highs here at $3 nearly 60 cents. It has since come down, as has the entire market. Yesterday we obviously saw Bitcoin see a slight crash, which we managed to get a trade on. If you want to go back and watch yesterday's Doge and Ethereum video, where I not only mentioned the trade that we're going to take, I then show you the trade that we take, and yeah, you can see the live reaction sort of. And if you want to be getting more of those trades and actually copy all the trades that I'm personally taking every single day, then check out the Discord down below. It will be the first link in the description. You'll get access to all of my trades, all of my strategies, and all of the learning resources to learn to trade like me. So yeah, join up. You can cancel at any time if you don't like it, and yeah, you'll enjoy some great trades with us. Now SUI, where is SUI going this week? Well, it's in an interesting state because it's actually one of the strongest altcoins that I've seen in this bull run. You know, it went from the lows of like 47 cents. It did over a 10x and went to $5.40. Previously in 2024 it went to $2.10, then obviously dropped and then saw this huge rally. So why was SUI pumping so much? Well, the team behind SUI is really strong. You know, it's all ex blue chip company, massive developers from Facebook or Meta now, Google, massive developers. So the project itself is very strong, and I think a lot of people like that. The main reason we've actually seen this crash in, you know, from January really, is because the shifted from sort of utility based coins and into meme coins. So if any of you were watching, we're in the 2021 bull run, and previously you'll know that a lot of people were investing in utility based coins then. So, you know, people would spend hours, days, weeks researching new coins that were dropping, and coins that have already come out, and, you know, going deep into their team, going deep into what they're actually doing, if they're actually legit. And those were the coins that were mooning. So for example, we had Solana that went from like, you know, $10 to $260 last bull run, and personally I got in at $10, $15, $20 on Solana, and even called it in the Discord. Polkadot, we had another coin we invested in like at $10 and it went to huge heights of $50. Other coins like Matic, Phantom, all these coins were really utility based, and they were absolutely mooning during the run. Now this bull run, it's slightly different. So a lot of new retail investors have come in, and it's mostly due to the influencers that are coming into the crypto space. So, you know, it's very easy to launch a new coin. So what these influencers do is obviously they build up their following, and then they drop a coin, their community buys it, and then they dump, and it's sort of a repeat process. And there's a very few people that actually make money from meme coins, but regardless they keep on investing, and it's sort of like a gambling addiction from then on. So that's what we've seen, and hopefully now the shift does change back to utility based coins, because those are the coins that actually would survive if given the proper investment. So that's the way I look at it. And yeah, you know, we had, I think the top of the meme coin craze already in with Trump launching his meme coin. There's probably not one other person influential enough that would drop an altcoin, a meme coin, sorry. So unless, you know, Donald Trump, unless Elon Musk personally drops a meme coin, which I highly doubt he would, because then obviously all his credibility would be destroyed, and, you know, it'd be an absolute mess. But I guess Donald Trump did it, so I don't think it'd be as bad if Musk did it, but you'll have to see. I personally don't think he would launch his own meme coin, but you never know, as he is heavily promoting Doge, and I suppose Doge is like his own meme coin. So if the top of the meme coin market is in, surely now this shift should happen into utility based coins, and one of those utility based coins is SUI. So I think that's what we're seeing right now in this slight reversal, and even at these levels I think SUI is a great buy. You know, anything under $4 really is an amazing buy on SUI, because you have to remember we're not back in you know, previously to 2024 we could pick it up for cents, but we are now trading in the dollar range. So yeah, I'd definitely be looking to pick up some SUI. I mean, we've already been accumulating a lot. My first entry on SUI was actually somewhere around up here at $4.57. Since this was my smallest entry, but we've since dollar cost averaged all the way down. Now my average entry is somewhere around here, just under $4, because we've been going heavy at these lows. So yeah, really like SUI, and not been able to catch any sort of long trades yet on SUI, simply because trying to catch this falling knife is very hard. So instead what I try to do is look for sort of reversal patterns. So for example here, what we would do is we see a lot of candles to the upside, so we then look for fair value gaps, order blocks. For example here, there is no fair value gaps created, so you know, we can't find any trades. Here we had a fair value gap created. This would have then been our order block, and then we would have looked for an entry inside here, and then obviously looked to long. This has now been mitigated, so we're not really going to look for a long trade right now, as we already have a few trades on a few other coins, so it's all good from there. But spot wise, you know, non-leverage trades, we're definitely looking to accumulate some here, buys here, everywhere at these lows. I think it will be very good. And as for take profit levels, and again, just to preface, when we buy on spot, we never have a stop loss, simply because we own the coin. There's no risk of getting liquidated unless you're entering with leverage, in which case I don't suggest you do so for the long term. So yeah, no stop loss. If it does drop lower, we just want to dollar cost average in lower, which is what we have been doing. So don't enter all in as well with all your capital. Instead, hold some back in case we do go lower, like to $2.39 like we did, so you can DCA more there, and so on and so forth. Now, as for take profit levels, I think it'd be quite foolish to try and sell at the all-time high that we have here at $5.30, simply because it's only 70% away, and that might seem like a lot right now, but you have to remember how strong this was during, you know, the really bullish phase before the massive crash. And even during the massive crash, we saw some huge pumps, so it can easily come back to the all-time high within a week, you know, in the worst case scenario. So I think first target, if you're really looking to sell in the shorter term, is $6.68 here for 100% profit. Second target's at like 150% profit right here at like $8 nearly, and then obviously we're going to look higher for maybe 20-25. So I still definitely think it can do at least a 5x from here. I say at least, obviously we're going to be taking a few profits during the upside of it, but it'd be a shame not to see a double-digit SUI this bull run, simply because of how strong the team is and the utility behind it. Obviously that is also controlled by Bitcoin dominance, and Bitcoin dominance right now has been falling ever so slightly, but in comparison to the, you know, epidemic rise that we had, it's really nothing. So we need a massive drop off here. I think it would be like a 13% drop and 30% drop to the actual lows that we need in order for the alt season to really start, because you have to remember this high right now is when altcoins are at their ultimate low, so there's still time to accumulate. Like if you take a look at HBAR, it's not moved. XRP barely not moved. SUI moved 10%, still very low. Fetch barely moved. Polygon barely moved. Render barely moved. All these coins have barely moved from these extreme lows, and we can't compare to the wick, because again, this wick was absolute insanity. It would have been nearly impossible trying to catch a trade off of that wick, simply due to liquidation and liquidity issues. So yeah, that's what I think would happen on SUI. Again, Bitcoin in an interesting position, lots of liquidations above, just here over 110k. That should be where we're heading to, but we keep seeing these dips. Again, yesterday we got a trade off on the, what was it, Tuesday, 2 o'clock right here. So again, we're going to be trying the same thing today. 2:30 trade, stock market open, easy shorts. Yeah, I think it will be quite an easy trade to take. You know, we're seeing another increase all the way up to 2:30, somewhere around here, this time zone, and just short. This has been happening since like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, happened yesterday, happened Monday. So Wednesday, we're going to look for the same thing, 2:30 p.m. short when the stock market opens. The stock market yesterday barely moved, started by dropping down, then came back up, closed at like 0.3%. Very slow moves, nothing really happening. Looking for a breakout here, but we'll have to wait and see for that. So that's practically it for today's video. If you did enjoy, please do make sure to like and subscribe. If you want to be copying all of my trades, then yeah, check out the Discord down below. And if you need a place to actually trade crypto on with the lowest fees, so you don't get screwed with your profits, and you can even actually get some sign up rewards if you use the links down below to sign up to Weeks, Bybit, Mexi, Binance. So yeah, free money plus lower fees. I mean, what's not to love? Make sure you check all of that out. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, guys.